everybody, it's Emily and this is Emmylou Arts, and today I am going to walk you through how I have gone through my A5 for 2020 and used sticky notes to designate what I want to use all of my pages for and how I used my current setup to help me figure out what I needed in here and the fun things that I plan on doing with it, because you guys know I love decoration, and so there will be a fair bit of that as well. I'm excited to set this up. This is my Hobonichi cousin, Avec A5. And what I did yesterday was I went through my pocket and I evaluated the sections that are really necessary to me, that I use functionally and that I wanted to have in here. Because my plan is that basically these will function the same way and I'll have the same sections. This is just in one notebook. So this is what I did. I used sticky notes to go through and put what I wanted to use like each page for. I can link below the video where I show you how my mom and I made this jelly cover. I ordered jelly and elastics from Amazon. I can link all that as well, and you can get jelly from Amazon. And then we sewed this cover, which turned out really awesome. I love it so much. And I'm sure we will make another one for the second half of my year. And then this vinyl was from an Etsy shop that I can link below. It was like Addy's I can't remember. I'll link it below. And it's a really pretty holographic vinyl. All right, so I will show you what my plan is for my A5. In here, I basically put that I want to use die cuts and stickers and just make this fun decoration. Like I have this die cut from Shine Sticker Studio. I'm gonna put stuff like that in here. Things that make me happy, because I love decoration, as you can see from this. So I don't want that to be missing from this. So a lot of these were just ideas of what I could do. So there's kind of like lists. After I went through and did my sections, I made a list of tabs that I need for the outside, because I do want to tab this. This is going to be stickers and deco, die cuts, and then this is the monthly page. These stickers, these month labels, I used from the leftover, it was Heidi Swap, that memory journaling kit. I found those stickers at Tuesday Morning a long time ago, and I've used them a ton. Let me see if I can find them. I've never seen them again. Where are they? It was like these. There was a pink set and a green set. And so I used the pink. There's days of the week, months, and date dot things. So I just covered up the months in this half. I didn't do the later half of the year because that's in my second book. The Avec is split in from January to June, July through December. So in this, I thought I could either track my cycle, which I also use my Fitbit Versa for, but sometimes I'm not good at remembering to plug that in there. Or I could just make a little dot when I upload a YouTube video, just for my own information, to see if like there was a month where I really uploaded a lot. And I did have a YouTube tracker at the beginning of the year that I really loved. I made it myself, and it was this, and I put like a plus washi tape sticker in every time I uploaded a video, and then I kind of made like, I wrote what kind of video it was, and then in here I wrote what the name of the video was, and then I made like a little dot in this calendar here when I uploaded. So that's kind of what this calendar is going to be, what this is. I'm just not going to record the titles of the video. As you can see, I did it in January and February, and that hadn't touched it since. So it's all about the setup, you guys. Are you sensing a pattern? But I do like the idea of keeping track of how often I upload in a month, just because it's interesting to me. This 2019, I don't really know why that's in there. I don't know what I would use that for. 21, I guess, was just future planning. This, I thought I could record steps, which I'm not good at going back and recording. I know myself, it was just an idea. What I really kind of am thinking about using this for is making almost a tracker for each month of the things that, how often I wash things, like my husband and I's towels, my kids' towels, our sheets, my kids' sheets, the sheets on the beds in the basement, because I do laundry every single day and I'm really good about doing laundry, but I will admit that I am not the best about remembering sheets and towels as regularly as I wash everything else. So I'm not super gross, but I do want to be able to keep track of it. And then things that we don't do that often, like maybe like trim the bushes. Like out in front of our house has a lot of landscaping. So when I go around with the hedge trimmer and trim those in the fall and the spring, I can never remember when I did that. So I could put hedge trimming, I could put flipping the mattresses. So basically I would just color in a box when I did those things so that I can remember the last time I did them. So I think that's what's going to be in here, is laundry and like yard maintenance habit tracker. These are really helpful little boxes. And then you've got like a notes section down here. I'm so excited to set up all these sections. And then my monthly will be used just like my monthly in my pocket for timed classes, schedules, kids appointments, school schedules. I live and die by my monthly. I use it so much. And I'm planning on decorating them. Like I showed you in this one, I did sort of a practice run to see how I would like it decorated with. This was an EC monthly kit from Shine Sticker Studio. I was just using that to see if I liked how this looked, and I really did. I really did like it. So I am going to use those kits from Shine Sticker Studio to decorate my months. And they are coming soon. Oops, I forgot to put this back. And I'm just setting up my first half of my Avec because I know myself, and we'll see if and then I can make changes in July. If I'm not thinking it's, working functionally for me, then I can figure that out all then. And I don't know what kind of cover I'll want then, so this is just for the first half of the year. And these little tabs are from Shine Sticker Studio. They're little black hollow mini tabs. So I stuck those on my monthly pages. This is my weekly setup. I am going to use it just like I use my weekly in my pocket, and schedules, timed appointments and stuff like that. I basically schedule things in my monthly, they migrate to my weekly, and then migrate to my daily to-do lists and stuff like that. So I did use these little things, which is different than my pocket, like maybe 3 main things that I want to get done for that day, or like focus points or somebody I need to call, something like that. So I did use those, and I don't know if I'll like it that way, but I thought I wanted to use all the stickers in this spread. So this was a 2019 clearance kit from Shine Sticker Studio for New Year's, and I still have all of the functional boxes here because I don't know exactly what's going to be going on this week because it's months away. So the 3 goals and time schedule is what I'm planning for those weekly boxes. And then my daily, I want to use seasonal decoration, stickers, die cuts. I could do some monthly goals in this section. but basically just more decoration. I'm planning in the decoration because I know how much I love it, and that's part of the major reason that I love this thing, so I want that in here as well. I was desperately seeking the Shine Sticker Studio little monthly sticker kit from Michaels, but it was sold out everywhere. Sweet Kawaii Design did have theirs, so I bought it because I also love Sweet Kawaii Design. And so basically I'm just going to use stuff like this on my monthly, like my January sticker, put like right here. Well, I feel like I'm christening the notebook. We'll do it together. Basically just deco and fun is what I want this to be. Oh, it's so cute. Anything holographic and fun like this, I am all about, totally in love with. And then my dailies, I'm planning on doing my to-do lists. Maybe this little part at the bottom, I could do a little blurb of journaling in case I don't get into my A6 every day, so I can remember what happened each day. Or, you know, something funny my kids said or something like that. Also, I want to be a lot better about meal planning, like figuring out what like crock-pot meals or something that I want to do for that day, so I can make a little note to myself when I need to start making that, what ingredients I need to buy. And then if I feel super inspired, I could also record my steps on each day, since I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do that with my little monthly overview thing. So that is what I'm going to use these for. I hope this is helpful for you guys. It was really helpful for me to sit down and go through this like this way. So the things that I did want, in the back of each of the Avec, there is a couple of notes pages, which will be perfect for the things that, like these other sections that I have in my thing. So I want to make one of them my kids' information and med tracker. And I thought if I just put a column down the middle, like if I write small, that will be more than enough room to track their medication. So I can just put the date, what I gave them, and the amount, and like if they had a temperature. So that's what I'm going to use this for. It's also helpful when you take them to the doctor for something and they're like, how long have they had this fever? And then you can say, oh, it was since Monday or whatever, because those are things that are hard for me to remember. Password keeper. I feel like every time you do something online, you have to set up a new password. So these are just random, not like passwords that are super sensitive, but you know, when you set up a password for, I don't know, Etsy and, you know, MyFitnessPal and stuff like that. Happy Mail tracker. I have tried this before and I did like it and I just forgot about it. So I do want to go back to tracking this for two reasons. I want to keep track of how often I'm ordering stickers because, and like die cuts and stuff, because you guys know it's become my new thing and I love it. So I just want to keep track of it. And this kind of ties in. I want to make a little how much I'm spending each month on stickers and die cuts and stuff that I've labeled like for my channel, like journaling stickers or you know, markers, things like that, versus how much I'm bringing in from my channel with like my YouTube ad revenue and my Amazon links. So I just want to know if I'm sinking money every month or if I'm, you know, breaking even with it. My goal is to just break even so that I'm using the money that I make from ads to put back into my channel by buying things to use to share with you guys. So I just want to track that because I never have. And it's not a lot of money that I'm bringing in, but I'm afraid it's a lot of money I'm spending. So that's basically it. And then another goal for next year is more dinner ideas. So these would just be ones that are go-tos for me, so that I have a list of things when it's hard for me to think of something to make. Cleaning list, that's kind of like this thing here. My little thing that I laminated, where to go, and then got ruined. Just the sections in my house and what I just want to make sure that I get done in those different house sections. So it's stuff I know that, but it's just kind of, I like to have written down so that I don't forget anything, like dusting the baseboards and stuff. And this is kind of a long shot, but I had this extra one, and I thought like trip planning ideas or stuff like that. Like sometimes in the February, my husband and I take a little trip for his work. So things like that, hotel plans. Sometimes my kids and I go and meet my parents in Florida. So like maybe flights, just stuff that pops up that I want to write down for that. And then the things that come in here, I'm using for different things. So this timetable, I am going to actually use for training plans. Like if you look up training plans online, they come in like, they take a certain number of weeks, and then every day there's a different like prescribed mileage that you need to run. So I thought this would be a perfect setup for me to write down different training plans. And if I was going to do like train for a marathon again, I could just carry this down, because most marathon training programs are like, you know, 16, 18 weeks. So, or if I did a couch to 5K, those are typically 8 weeks or something like that. So I was going to use these for maybe 2 different training plans that I could do. This is just going to be gift ideas. I'll cover up this graph paper and write down gift ideas for my husband, my mom, my dad, and Henry and Addie, and maybe like friends or teacher ideas. Books read, I'm just gonna, I don't know if I'll stick with this, but if I read a book, I'll record it, and you know, whether I liked it or not, the date that I read it. I read a lot, so I'm interested to try and keep up with this. And then this is a project idea list, basically for times when I don't have anything going on and I kind of want to get something done around the house. Like if I'm just sitting around and it's 1 p.m. and my kids are at school and I'm like, what do I need to get done? But I don't need to do laundry. I don't need to do anything. Say, and by some bizarre circumstances, I don't feel like taking a nap. I want to do something else. Then I could consult this list and say, oh, I could clean out the CD cabinet. I could wash my makeup brushes. I could go through the kids' dressers quick. I could clean out the shoe bins and take out all the shoes that don't fit anymore. You know, stuff like that. Like, oh, and another thing I just thought of that I wanted to keep track of the laundry with like towels and sheets is when I wash my kids' snow pants and winter coats and hats and mittens in the winter, because I always forget when the last time I did that was as well. So that was another thing that I wanted to put there. I might write that stuff down so I don't forget what I actually had in mind to track here. So let me get a sticky note. And if there's something else you guys have thought about to track that I'm not thinking of, so I'm thinking sheets, towels, mattresses. Don't know how to spell mattresses. Hedge trimming, coats, hats and gloves, and maybe like washing the screens at home, or like windows or something. I don't think I've washed windows in the entire 5 years we've lived in our house, so that would be something interesting to keep track of. So those are the things, I'm sorry guys, that I was thinking of for this kind of section. Back to what I was saying before, project ideas like that. And then the rest of this was just I don't know what these are. Somebody can tell me that knows. And then this, I know it says gifts, and I could track gifts on here, but I'm going to cover that up and use it as like a work CEU and meeting tracker. So if I go to a CE meeting, I can write down the date, what the class was called, or the times of it, and how many CE hours I got, or when I go to a unit meeting, because I have to keep track of all of that stuff for my job. And then this is for addresses. And then my personal info. And this will probably be for deco. And I bought these pockets from Michael's, their Shine Sticker Studio, and I'm planning on using their adhesive. There's different sizes. So I was planning on using a couple of these in here to hold like the weekly kit that I'm using that week. And then I can also put them in here on my cover to hold either more deco or other things like that. So super cool. I've got one I could put here. I've got one I could put up here. Oh, how freaking cute is that? Oh my God. And they fit perfectly. I might use, oh, I don't know what to do. It's so cute. And then this one I thought would be very cool to keep like the kit. Or I could just slide the kit in here, but if I had this, it would be an extra, you know, like protection that it's not going to go anywhere. So these pockets, the set of them was $5 at Michael's, and you know you can always use your coupon. 40% off or 50% off or whatever makes those the 3 collections that you can find at Michael's, which are Wonton in a Million, Sweet Kawaii Design, and Shine Sticker Studio, makes their kits and accessories super affordable if you're getting into stickers. So I must warn you, it is a gateway drug. You will then find yourself ordering from their websites. So that is my plan for this. And so after I went through and figured out what sections I wanted, these are the tabs that I want. And there just happens to be 18. So I figured I could put 6 up here, or like 8 if I can, well, probably 6, 6, and 6, because I want to leave a little space for my elastic. And then I sort of made them into categories, like the things that I will, reference most often will be my top tabs, and then the things that are less often will be on the sides. And if it's tabbed, then I'll see it and it will remind me to use it, like my meal ideas and my cleaning lists. If it's just written in there, I know that I will forget it's there and forget to use it, which is not the point. So that is my plan for 2020 for this, and I am so excited. So I know this was a long video. I hope that it was helpful for you guys. I think that these are going to be very functional for me, and most importantly, very fun, which is my favorite part of planning. So if you guys have ideas and thoughts or think I'm missing on something really could be functional, let me know. And I am looking forward to talking to you guys in the comments about all things planners. Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.